Once I asked a recruiter who's JSON, when they were actually asking if I knew JSON. JSON is my favorite programming language. Prisoners in Finland live in open prisons, where they learn tech skills. For your crimes I shall sentence you to a 2-year course of JavaScript. As a developer, is there a language you dislike? English. Syntactically garbage. Far too many useless operators that barely anyone knows how to use anyway. So many obscure rules in the compiler that don't actually stop the compilation, but raise warnings from open source grammar police. It's not type safe and has no namespaces. Who wants to learn Python? Who wants to learn math? Who wants to become a data scientist? Linear algebra says hi. You're working on a legacy program and bump into a problem. You find the exact problem and a working solution on Stack Overflow. It's the solution you posted last time you worked on this app, 4 years ago. And now it is outdated and doesn't work. All software is open source if you get good enough at reverse engineering. The best debugger ever made is a good night's sleep. What is this variable? What does this function do? I have no memory of this code.
What is this place?
Me? I'm good at backend. Interviewer. Okay, let's start with the question in CSS. Me? If we had a programming language that looks like Python and runs like C, we can get rid of almost every programming languages so far. UNICODE. CSS is awesome. You've been working on a recursion, and your laptop fan gets noisier every second.
We're all gonna die!
6 a.m. 6 p.m. 2 a.m. I'm in this picture and I don't like it. When you are changing the CSS 4 hours and nothing is updating, because you haven't cleared the cache of the website. Rich people flying into space. Colonize new planets. Support new time zones. Support new time zones. Please no. Expectation when you start learning how to program. Reality can be whatever I want. When you actually try to do it. I have been debugging for 30 hours. Seeing that developers are in high demand. After getting over 100 job applications ignored.
So that was a f***ing lie.
I have to replace all of my ints with longs. Panic. Visual Studio has a tool for that. Come. I now have 500 longer faces in my code. Panic. VPN. SSH. TCP. UDP. H2P. Multicast. Broadcast. Cannot read property 0 of undefined. Boss, where did you get this cold? Me? Stack Overflow. Boss, from the questions or the answers? Both is good. Girlfriend, talk dirty to me. Programmer me, bite me. My FBI agent. I used to write whole application using just 5 kilobytes of memory. Sure, grandma, let's get you to bed. Why would a fly land on something like this? Rats should be ashamed for falling in this trap. Bears, this is ridiculous. Junior dev, I don't know how to do this. Senior dev, I don't even know what we're doing. Once I was interviewing this guy, I asked, do you have any questions for me? He simply started opening his IDE and said, I'm facing this Hibernate issue in my current project. Existing employer, can you help me debug? I sit in a dark room and project code straight to my face while solving complicated problems. This helps me to immerse myself in it and feel the code. #bad stock photos of my job. Books written by veterans with PhDs and peer reviews. 10-minute YouTube videos of a 25-year-old who taught himself to code. Regular C++ programmers. My code needs to be readable, or I won't understand it tomorrow. C++ standard lib programmers. Me putting semicolon at the end of the line. Python. Every other language. Petition to rename GitHub to only code. The world of all software apps and websites were open source. Coding. Coding while someone watches. Python object-oriented programming. Poop. Code, runtime error. Me, runs again in debug mode to find cause. Code, well, now I am not doing it. How I think CSS code that I wrote will work. How browsers decide my CSS code works. How do you level up as a developer? I stopped replying my manager after 7 p.m. Select all squares with programs that halt. Never ask a SQL dev to help you move furniture, they drop tables. I found a free hosting service. Which host? Localhost. Developers after finding VS Code. I don't want to use you anymore. Alpha and beta males fighting for dominance. Me who is a fully released male with all the bug patches. Commonly, use line count to measure performance. Senior engineers when they review my code. When the juniors start changing the project you've created from scratch, but you're no longer a part of it. Look how they massacred my boy. Please remember, every bit of shooty code we all upload to GitHub helps throw off the ML bots trying to learn how to code just a little bit longer. Be sure to do your part in staving off Skynet. I'm doing my part really well. How long have you been programming? 10 years. So you have lots of knowledge in this field. Developers. Hey, you wrote a beautiful code, please explain it to others. Hello, I like money. How I am with my computer. How I act when people ask me to fix theirs. What coders want. What coders get as default. I'm a computer science expert. Oh yeah, name every logic gate. NAND. That's on me, I set the bar too low. I am senior dev. So you know what you're doing, right? You know what you're doing? When after years of DevOps, someone asks you what you have been doing for all that time. Time traveler, steps on leaf. Timeline. GitHub. Reflecting on my code. And I knew exactly what to do. But in a much more real sense, I had no idea what to do. We will make you the team lead, but we do not grant you rank of senior. When Python throws an error in line 174, but your code only has 10 lines. Son of a bitch, you're really no help at all, you know that? When you are not able to code effectively past 3:30 AM anymore. Maybe I've gotten weaker. HTML. HTML plus CSS. Whoa! You made it to the end. Here's some meme juice for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily meme juice. Also, check out the description for more juicy meme videos. See ya!